So this is going to be a review of Hellboy Savage Dragon. This is a one-shot that was written and drawn by Eric Larson, who also, pretty much Mike Mignola, the only thing he had to offer to this was doing the cover art, and he did oversee writing this. I mean, well, he didn't have a hand in it, he just, told how Hellboy's personality is to Eric Larson, because Larson just did the writing and the artwork. So this story, pretty much, if I could sum up this entire one-shot in one word, insane. It is insane, but I mean it in a good way. What I mean is, we have so much in here. Larson puts so much in here, it's amazing. The first page you see is Hellboy in 1952 fighting Hitler, who's in a Nazi Iron Man suit, and ripping his head off. And then later on, we find out that Hitler's brain was put into one of the villains from the Savage Dragon universe, known as Brain Ape. Yeah, I think that's his name. But anyway, what's been going on is that the current leader of the group called Vicious Circle, who are the main villains of Savage Dragon, Cyberface, is dying, and they are sending Brain Ape to go kill Savage Dragon because now he has the ability. Dragon has evolved the ability to become immune to their powers, all except Brain Ape. So they're sending him to go kill him. But at the meantime, they're trying to set the other remaining members of the Vicious Circle, trying to save Cyberface, and they get the help of another Savage Dragon villain known as Abner Cadaver. These names are so awesome, by the way. Larson has such great villain. It's such a cartoony universe. It's so much fun. But pretty much they ask Abner Cadaver to help, and what he does is summon every single type of immortal being, whether they be living or undead, to come to Chicago to find a way to cure Cyberface. So what happens is that you have this huge army of undead zombies, vampires, werewolves, immortals, mummies even, come to Chicago, and Hellboy, of course, follows. And how he gets there is, we don't know how he got there, but what happens is, you first see him having a conversation with a zombie, and a vampire comes out of the room, of one of the train carts, and what happens is that, hey, don't talk to him, he killed my sister in Munich, and the zombie replies with, oh, screw you, I'll talk to who I want to talk, I haven't had a decent conversation in a long time. So while this is going on, Savage Dragon is having spending Christmas with some friends of his, and they get the report that there's gunshots going on in this train station. So Dragon goes alone and finds Hellboy fighting a giant mummy. I can't make this up, people. A giant Hellboy and Savage Dragon fight a giant mummy, and then they fight some vampires. And it gets insane because then Brain Ape shows up, and then he remembers, oh, Hellboy was the person who killed me. I'm really Hitler in this monkey's body. It's Hitler's brain. And it just goes insane. It is just more and more insanity from there. It's so much fun. I mean, Brain Ape forces Hellboy and Savage Dragon to fight. A giant monster shows, a giant Jack Kirby-looking monster. Like, seriously, this monster looks like something Jack Kirby thought of. Like, that's what it looks like. The monster eats Savage Dragon and Hellboy, then it gets killed by the Air Force, who then, while they're inside the monster's stomach, Hellboy and Dragon fight an army of skeleton pirates, and then when the monster dies, they have to find a way out of the monster's body. Probably the only way out is through its ass. They literally have to crawl out of its ass to save themselves. And when that's done, they go out and fight Brain Ape, who realizes that he's the Führer. And while this is going on, Cyberface is being treated by zombies and vampires and all kinds of crazy shit. And yeah, this comic, not a lot to talk about. I just really wanted to review this, and if you can find it, I found this at a comic book shop I was browsing through, and I found this, and it's about $6. If you can ever find or you could probably find like a dollar bin or something if you're lucky, so maybe $1. I got it for about $5. And yeah, for a one-shot, it's pretty insane. Eric Larson clearly has fun with it, The only little problem I have is that Hellboy is a bit underplayed. But then again, this is Larson's comic, and he does play with Hellboy. I mean, pretty much he has Hellboy open up this comic book. So, yeah. All in all, I did enjoy this. Hellboy's a bit underplayed, but not to the point where because it's Savage Dragon is his character, but thankfully he doesn't completely underplay Hellboy. So if you are a fan of Hellboy and Savage Dragon and just all-around fun comics, I would say pick this up. I think you'd enjoy this.